businesses create most new jobs here in the United States. So what's the outlook looking like here in South Carolina? We are back with Tyler from the Small Business Administration to break it all down. Good to see you again, Tyler.
Good to see you too. Thank you so much for having me on. So I cover 8 states for the SBA. I'm hearing optimism from these small business owners, right? A lot of them are looking to hire because you know what? There's a lot of great things coming out. So one thing is, you know, with the big beautiful bill, all these tax incentives that are happening for these small businesses. You know, you have the 25% qualified business income tax deduction, right? Which helps these businesses like plan for the future, right? So that's helping them plan for their hiring and moving forward. On top of that, if they purchase new equipment, assets like that, they can also write that off this year, as well as research and development. So if you're a small business owner and you're looking ahead of 2026 and hiring and growing your business, talk to your tax accountant like today.
How could these new tax breaks or recent, like the federal policy changes, really impact small businesses here in 2026? It looks like there are a bunch of options for them.
There's a bunch of options. On top of that too, one thing that the SBA under Administrator Loeffler is looking at is we created a deregulation task force. This task force is going to be looking at ways that we can help improve the lives of everyday Americans by removing the overreach of the federal government to make sure that these businesses, you know, have an easier way to actually do business and they're not just like crumpled by federal overreach. So the deregulation task force is looking at things in manufacturing, it's looking at things in home building, healthcare, food supply. So we're going to remove these regulations that are dampening these small businesses' success. So that's going to be a huge policy win for us.
Let's talk about the resources that the Small Business Administration has. So I know we also have your website up. What are some things that they can kind of click on? What should they learn?
Of course. So what I like to tell everyone is the SBA, we're here for you guys, right? If you have an idea, if you have a plan, the SBA has resources that we can help you. One of our big resources is the Small Business Development Center. So if you have an idea and you want to figure out how to write a business plan, how to get started, reach out to your Small Business Development Centers. They're all across the state here in South Carolina. They can help you with that business plan. They can help you with the marketing plan. They can get your business started. So if you have an idea, the SBA has a way to help. On top of that, we have access to capital. So if you go to a bank, the bank may not want to lend you money right away, but that's where the SBA helps guarantee the banks. So that way your business idea can actually get the capital it needs to grow. So the SBA has amazing resources, whether it's consulting, whether it's access to capital. We have a way that we can help your business succeed and grow into the future.
I love it. Okay, so my last question for you, Tyler. Basically, what is your best advice to either a small business owner here in South Carolina, maybe starting something new, and also to future employers?
Yeah, so my best advice is, once again, reach out. The SBA, we want to help, right? We want to be a part of your team. You need a team. You need an attorney.
You need a team.
You know, you need a tax accountant. You need the SBA too.
Right.
We have the resources that can help you grow. So build out your team. The SBA should be a part of it. I love going out and speaking to these small businesses across the state of South Carolina. They're thriving and they're looking forward to what's happening in 2026.
A lot of changes there.
Lots of changes, exactly.
I like it. All righty, Tyler, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. All righty, we're going to